I thought I'd take the time in this thick fog and interesting green lighting to update my DSLR questions and answers series. I do get lots of emails, hundreds of emails every week from YouTube viewers and other viewers from around the web, and I try to respond as many as possible, but I can't get to them all. So hopefully I can answer some of the most asked questions in videos like this. For the first one, which camera do you recommend? Right now, you know, I've been testing the GH2, and I pretty much think that it is the camera to go with. I really like my hack GH1, but in low light, as compared here, I mean, green low light, you can't really compare the two. Even though ISO 1600 on the GH1 is really comparable in brightness to ISO 3200, there's too much fixed pattern noise in the GH1 to be usable at ISO 1600. So if you like low light, go with a GH2. The GH2 1080p mode's a little bit sharper. The 24 megabit bitrate isn't great. It can fall apart, but so can the hack GH1. The 720p mode, the bitrate is pretty awful, but it is a whole league ahead in sharpness and less artifacts than the GH1 mode. And in terms of Canon cameras, the color is now closer to what a Canon camera looks like, unlike the GH1. And I think that most people that have been using Canon cameras could easily get used to shooting with the GH2. In fact, they would find a lot of things that are a lot easier to do on a GH2. If you go to the other channel, which is a Kara Wings channel, he just got a GH2 as well, and he has been using it for everything. He has a 5D, we shoot things on 5D and 7D sometimes, and now he's pretty much converted over to just probably using his GH2. It's that huge of a difference for him. It's cold. If you have a lot of Canon lenses, it becomes a lot more difficult. If you do have several $1,000s in Canon lenses, I would probably wait before buying a camera, waiting to see what the 5D MK3 turns out to be. Hopefully Canon has something up their sleeves in terms of changing and fixing their video processing. There's been a lot of beautiful things that have been shot with the Canon cameras, so I like to get cameras, review cameras, test them, and shoot different things, so I'm always going to be changing. But you shouldn't feel bad or feel the need to upgrade if you have one of the other cameras. I certainly have a whole list of cameras myself, and you know, every few months they're going to be outdated. It doesn't really matter. It really matters about the content. I know some people get defensive and get on here and say that you're just shooting tests, you should be shooting films, and I agree, except films are a whole lot more expensive to shoot than tests. I've certainly done a whole number of different types of productions with different types of cameras, and hopefully I'll get to do something now with the GH2 and possibly use some of the other cameras in it. I don't know. It depends on what's needed for the situation at the time. For me, one of the nicest new things about the GH2 is actually the audio input. It has a settable audio level. Right now we're running a wired mic straight into the camera. This audio is what you hear is what you get. Monitoring options aren't that great. You do get an on-screen level bar, but there is no way to really monitor via headphones. That's most of the asked questions that I usually get. So